Frenzy will come through with the collect, and now this is looking dangerous. He's going to get the flip.
B, 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 B!
It's not really a pass. He gets the shittest hit of his life.
Flip reset, gets over ultras, double tap. That is world class.
He's going to leave it for Plitz. Plitz gets a nice little pump. Oh, brief flip from LuckyLuke.
Exactly that, but you don't make it to the losers final without being strong and dominating yourself. Each of these teams were able to beat Revolve D with a 3-1 scoreline. So in that regards, results-based analysis, they are on equal pages. However, we have kicked this one off on the blue side. It is Ferox, and they're putting the pressure on, but on the orange side, making those saves is Evolution.
Exactly right, and who else to make that save but LuckyLuke again, staying strong in the defense, and that's what he's done so well all today.
Exactly that, as Azora playing through the corner, trying to set up Plitz. Not quite able to get underneath, as Froctane was able to get there first. And Froctane is not a name I was expecting to see today.
That is definitely not a name I was expecting to see myself, but Fritzy trying to do, a little bit of a dodge on us here. They make it a little bit awkward, but anyway, Dacks loses that 50. LuckyLuke's going to go up. No, decides to go for the demo instead with the lack of boost. Takes that boost, passes in the midfield for Plitz. Plitz is starting to work these passes. Azora is up. Oh, if he was only hitting that ball, it was still on target again to hit the backboard, and that's warning signs. And it's typical counter-attack against him as well.
Okay, so now you have to question, was that a case of Revolve strategy, or is that just an inherent weakness of this Ferox side? Because we're seeing the same mistakes they made in game number 1 back in our losers semifinal. Josh doing a great job of driving that ball straight down the middle, making it that 1-0 goal, and I think, for this Ferox side, a little bit too overeager already.
Yeah, a complete deja vu moment. But they've just eliminated that scenario straight away of LuckyLuke getting an absolute banger from the sideboard.
I mean, it's a similar situation, though, to series number 1 that we did, the loser semifinal, is it not? Because the one goal that they did find was off of a kickoff then as well, if my memory serves me correctly. My memory, not that great. I forgot immediately that Froctane was Fritzy, so maybe we don't rely on my memory too much in the near future. Demo coming through as Dacks is able to take out Plitz, and Azora looking to push through as a result. Good catch by Fritzy. Flicks it over one defender. Has possession again. Shots on target, but Plitz is there for the save.
Yeah, Fritzy doing well. He's still on the ball. He has not given it up for the last 10 seconds. Tries to put in a good, area for his teammates, but they are not in the right position. Not really expecting a bit of a chase.
Not just yet. Oh, Dacks unable to really get the pinch he was looking for, but still did enough for the save. That was a very, very high-risk save. LuckyLuke now still wanting to keep that attack on, but running out of boost. Was trying to go for a pinch with Plitz from underneath. Unable to pull that play off, and we could be seeing another counterattack coming from this Evolution side. LuckyLuke doing enough to slow it down, but bumps in that back corner. If that shot is a bit more accurate and with a bit more pepper, it probably goes in.
Exactly right. It's only a matter of accuracy before Ferox C start to pull away in this game.
Oh!
But they're still going to be careful of the counterattack as well here, because that's been their, biggest enemy today.
It has been, but that was the first time we really saw them trying to execute the counterattack. Unfortunately for this Ferox side, they weren't able to finish the shot in that instance. Azora gets dunked on a bit by Fritzy. Ball in the box. Plitz, dangerous clear, but was able to get it through with just enough time. Pass back to Azora. It's a bit of a miss. Fritzy's there to punish, and it's 2-1 in favor of Evolution.
That is a big punishment there, It's a ball for it's a good pass back to his defensive plays, but their complete whiff only leaves it open for Fritzy to come in and tap it into an open net.
2-1 the score. Evolution in control at the moment, but we can kind of start to feel that big heavyweight fight as these teams are going blow for blow. They're going breakaway for breakaway, shot for shot. Azora now taking his shot for this Ferox side. Not quite able to find it on the first touch, and Josh is able to stop the second. LuckyLuke, good touch, tries to get it back to Plitzy, but the attacking orange side is already there, at least momentarily, till Azora steals it away off of the backboard through the corner. No one there to follow through. Here comes Fritzy. Great little touch, has LuckyLuke in a very awkward spot, but does just enough to stop the attack for now.
Fritzy is playing a good ball-chasing game at the moment. Just can keep it in his own possession for some time. And when you play 3, sometimes you need someone to do that to cause the chaos. And Dacks comes comes through and smacks it in.
Yeah, and it is Josh really who started the chaos in this one, and not Fritzy, but that's okay because Dacks still was able to read it like a book and push that ball in. Everyone from Evolution now starting to find their roles, starting to make good contact with that ball, and first 2 goal difference lead we see in this series, and it's going to that orange side.
Yeah, it is, and you're going to have to think about this Ferox C. They've, gone a few chances missing for themselves, and let's hope that doesn't weigh up on their mental, because otherwise they could still be back in this game if they start shooting accurately with 1:30 left on the clock.
So I have a bit of a confession to make. During the winners final, I wasn't watching the game per se, but I was listening to it. All right, I still had the stream open. I was still listening, and all I heard was Monty time and time again just screaming Josh's name, saying, "Oh my gosh, that was amazing! Oh my gosh, that's incredible!" Josh is playing out of his mind, and we're starting to see that carry through into this series as well. Josh, definitely that player I want to watch on this Evolution side, and as he wakes up more and more in this series, I think he's going to become a greater emerging threat for Ferox to have to deal with.
Yeah, exactly right. You need some of those players to help us shoutcasters really perform with individual plays, and he's going for his own double touch, only for LuckyLuke to put a banger. That saves it on the line somehow. The counter attack could have been on, but it was the weakest hit up midfield I've ever seen.
So much about that could have been executed that little bit better, but again, it's more of that sort of chaotic style and theme we've seen so far in this opener, and now with just 30 seconds remaining, Ferox, they are on the attack. This goal has to come through. The defense goes for a pinch. It's a little bit awkward. LuckyLuke is there. Through the corner, the ball will go. Josh able to go up for it, tries to clear it down the middle. Plitz gets the really unfortunate touch, and that might end game number 1.
Maybe not quite yet, but LuckyLuke had to get that clear. Surely that's it. Plitz puts it forward. Lucky's going for the dunk. It's 4 seconds. It's 3. It's 2. It's going into the top corner. Oh, Josh, he has to save it just for the sake of it. And there we go. They've taken a 3-1 lead, taken a series point early, and it's a bit of an upset in my books.
Yeah, Evolution, I mean, what I was really impressed with, especially towards the end, was they were still trying to shut Ferox completely down, even when it felt like the game was in their control. That last save, in particular, I think exemplifies the fact that they don't want to give Ferox any breathing room whatsoever. Now, those counterattacks coming back to haunt Ferox, we saw that in their first series today that we got to cast in that losers semifinal. We saw Revolution. I keep calling them Revolution. We saw Revolve continuing to push down the middle and find those gaps there. Evolution now able to do that same thing. It's the combination. They use the same strategy, right? Revolve, Evolution, Revolution. They're pretty much the same team right now.
It's still in forward momentum is what I'm hearing. And what they did was they stopped the momentum of Ferox there. Ferox were like a snowball rolling down the hill. They're only getting bigger after each win. They're playing with more confidence. And they kept building. And then that one ball went over the top and it just completely broke, the way they had been playing. Even though it was similar to last series, it was enough for them to, have to re-guess their strategy against a team like Evolution.
I do feel like Ferox, though, can bounce back. We saw them bounce back in that previous series. As soon as they found out how to sort of handle their opponents and really read them correctly, they were able to actually pretty much manhandle Revolve moving forward. And I can still see a similar situation happening now. Unfortunately, a bit of delay as we've had yet another one of those beautiful server resets, and maybe the players will have that mental reset as well. This is, again, a lot of parallels with that loser semifinal, because I do believe there was a server crash then as well.
Yes, I will give you that as well. That did happen. So, yeah, maybe the universe is just realigning once again. We went the funny of can Ferox bring their mentality back and just shoot more accurately? If maybe we go back to that moment that I said before where the absolute, counterattack through the middle that happened. If they put that goal in, surely that game would have shifted in tides.
You could see it going in that direction. Bullet, I'm blaming you right now because you're the one who's picking Ferox to win. Game 1 happens. Ferox looks kind of shaky. They let things go through. Server reset. And all of a sudden, Ferox just miraculously improves, all right? How much is leverage paying you? to take these servers?
Those lobsters don't come free in my wallet. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we saw you, flashing that money around before. I'm no conspiracy theorist, all right, but the world is flat, the moon is fake, and you paid off leverage to crash these servers, or leverage paid you off, one of the other. I'm not sure which. Either way, we're getting back into the Rocket League right now. Players are there. Let's go. Losers final, game number 2.
And here we are, Azora versus Josh, possibly for this kickoff here. It's Dacks instead, but Azora does well here. Fritzy has not changed his name, keeping with Froctane, going to rotate back in defense. LuckyLuke's going to go up early, wins that ball. It's in a dangerous area now. It's a second man ready to commit. No, they're not, and Fritzy just gets an easy clear.
What is a Froctane?
I'm thinking it's an Octane that can jump really high.
Okay, so the prefix or yeah, okay, anyways, back to the game at hand. What is that dang word? The prefix, right? Yes, the prefix. The prefix means jump high. All right, that's where I was trying to go with it. My brain's not working today. It is, we're going conspiracy theories, we're going prefixes and forgetting, basic English literature, but what we're not forgetting is the Rocket League at hand, already nearly a minute into this game.
Exactly right, and LuckyLuke's not there listening to you. He's playing the game of his life and the series of his life. He has to keep doing that if he's going to be able to go forward against Evolution C. Don't do this to me, Max. Don't give me the yikes now, because I'm starting to kick him up.
Yes, it's contagious. That's what I want to hear. LuckyLuke going to do what he can. Is able to get that touch across the middle of the pitch. The Froctane is there, though, as Fritzy tries to mount the counterattack, but LuckyLuke able to dunk it. Doesn't quite get that second touch, but that might work out in his benefit. At least Josh is able to clear the ball through. Plitz going for a 50, loses to the Froctane once more. Fritzy going to try and play the corner, gets the tap pass. Shot from Dacks, not accurate. Josh was the one who was milking it for the shot, but Plitz is able to stop it.
Very good play there from Evolution. Looked like it was only, 150 away from going in, but they just held strong there. Ferox, they're going to have to hold strong here because they had been under the pump, but they're finally making their own plays forward. Good shot into the top corner, leaves Dacks to put it into the side. Plitz is going to have to absolutely grab possession of his ball, otherwise he's just going to leave it. Luke comes in for a little tap, but it's just not really mounting up like it had in the past series. Oh my god! Absolutely sniped Azora.
How does no one make the read on Azora? It's like stealth ninja mode right there. Sitting alone in the box, the defender's just watching on, and Ferox take that lead in game number 2.
Yep, like, as a defender there, you're not expecting a player to be behind you in that scenario, so you're kind of leaving it to go across the face only to pick up that corner boost and the ball at the same time. But no, there is a ninja lurking, and now they're going to have to be careful because Fritzy's dropped this ball in, and it's, again, cancelled out that 1-goal lead.
Watching this play yet again, what a solo play, a nice little touch at that last moment to beat out Azora, and with that, we are once more tied. Evolution, they don't want to fall for the same pitfalls as Revolve. They're going to try and keep things as contested as possible. Fake kickoff, in fact, but it's read by Fritzy, who will punch it straight through, and Evolution wasting no time to reclaim this lead.
Oh, that is some big cojones to play that move there. They go for the fake. It ends up not paying off. They're absolutely slapped. And there we go. Fritzy again scoring 2 in under 10 seconds.
Just under 3 minutes to go in this second game. Evolution looking to hold on or perhaps extend their lead if they want to move on to match point. Dacks, no boost, means he'll just try and bang that ball as close to the net as possible. Oh, wow, okay, I'm a little bit surprised that Evolution is playing this far forward in this situation. Normally, off of an attack like that, you will see teams rotate back, but Evolution, they want to keep Ferox on the defense. They want to play as tight as possible, it seems.
Yeah, and they're not comfortable playing that way as well, Ferox. So they're doing exactly everything right now. If they can continue to, keep forward and, force them back, because that's not how they want to play. And look how high forward they're playing again. It just left it all the way open. Dacks can't miss this. Oh my god, he has just hit the crossbar. That was gone up the other end. Fritzy somehow saved that, but geez, he's going to have nightmares about that moment.
I'm going to have nightmares about that moment. That is inexcusable. That goal looked so open. However, instead, the game still remains tight. Good little flick right there from Fritzy, trying to push it down the pitch. Stolen away from Azora. Josh going up. catching it for now. So at least Evolution is still on that attack where they feel more comfortable, where they can play this suffocating style of offense, pass play to break the defense, which did fall actually very far back. So maybe they are looking to mix things up a bit. Bump in the goal is not going to amount to much as the ball was cleared.
And there we go. Good 50 there from Dacks. Is in a good area. Zora has to clear that one. Thank God no one pushed up there. They've somehow been able to survive this. Now it's a minute 15 on the clock. They're still in this Ferox and they're going up here. LuckyLuke's going to have to continue to play well. Good pass to Plitzy. Plitzy has a shot. Good commit on the goal line there. Forces a save. Fritzy can find a teammate in Josh forward. Josh has to take that boost. Still actually decides to go forward here. They're committing all the marbles. Josh is still there. He's scored. He should have rotated, but he's now put his team 2 goals up.
He should have rotated, but he scored for his team. I mean, maybe that was all a fake. Dacks, I think, wasn't ever going for that ball. It was set up for Josh to make that shot. And again, these sort of plays coming from Evolution, they are going for high risk, high reward, and it is paying off time and time again. Ferox, so unaccustomed to playing defense, so unaccustomed to having their speed matched, it feels like, that these sort of tricky plays, these aggressive plays, keep catching them off guard.
They really do, and they're still going to continue to hit these players. With Fritzy putting across the Dacks, it's way too high over him, so he's going to continue that ball chase strategy he had been doing today. Josh is now in a dangerous position, gets a good little 180 there to clear that ball out, and he's going to find someone in the midfield. No, he whiffs the ball. Azora's put in a dangerous area. Luke has to really make this work. Passes down to Azora. I thought it was going to happen. Plitz gets a gentle touch here. Luke needs to find the top bins. No, he can't. And now it looks like Josh might be able to clear this. Again, the ball is still in a good area. Azora can't get there. And it's probably running out of time.
Yeah, only 13 seconds remaining, and things are looking far too good for Evolution right now. A second 3-1 victory on the horizon for this squad, looking to get back to that grand final. We're looking to return to the rematch with Bluebird, nearly making it 4-1, in fact. Instead, the ball won't fall in, and LuckyLuke kind of clears it away to no man's land. And Evolution sitting at match point in our losers final.
Leverage. I didn't see this one coming, mate. You told me big bucks, hype them up. They were going to deliver. They are not delivering now, Ferox C. They are hanging with one hand off the edge of the cliff from being knocked out of this tournament. And it's at the hands of Evolution C.
Wow, you are a harsh judge for someone whose teams didn't even make it to the top 8 in this division. I think Ferox has performed admirably to get to that cash money stages, but you are correct. If they want to take it to that next level, to make it to that finals, well, they're going to have to start turning it around right now. The reverse sweep, that mythical beast in Rocket League, is the thing standing between them and glory. But with the way Evolution is playing, I think that wolf icon is super symbolic, because they have been an aggressive wolf pack working together, shutting down and surrounding any attempt that Ferox is making to break through. And I just realized this is the battle of the dogs, it feels like. And right now, I mean, the dire wolves definitely seem to be on that orange side.
Yes, the canines are loose in this match, and they're all trying to bite at the chance of making it to the grand final, but they just can't do it in the form of Ferox there. I'm going to keep saying their name because I want to see them perform, because they played in such a fantastic style last series. It's only a shame that we don't get to see it in this series. But again, that's only a testament to Evolution C for putting up such an admirable performance.
As we are waiting to get back into this one again, another server crash, as what tends to happen whenever this Ferox side loses. I don't know, server goes down, and then everyone kind of gets that mental reset. Now, I joke, of course, obviously, no control over this. No one has any control over these servers, except for the server goblins who live in my fridge back there. Spoilers, that's what's in there. It's the server goblins, and they're just messing everything up right now. We will be getting back into it, though, at this very moment, as the players are loading back in. Match point for Evolution. They take this one. They go to that grand final. They get their rematch with Bluebird. All is on the line.
It all is, and now again, LuckyLuke wins that 50. Only gets demoed by Dacks, but Azora is already upfield trying to win that ball. Only puts it on the backboard, leaving Joss all the room and he wants in the Fennec. Tries to get the 50 here. Luke's there to receive, but he's not going to be able to get that ball clear. A good EU hit out here, and now it's put it down for Josh to try and work some magic.
Let's see what LuckyLuke can do on the return. kind of lost control of his car right there with that clear, which means Josh can go for a solo play, but is immediately dunked upon by Luke himself. Unfortunately for Plitz, though, he is unable to stop the Proctane. That is Fritzy. Ball rolling towards the goal, a bit too slow for it to be a serious threat, as LuckyLuke is able to catch it for now. Dacks back to the middle, Proctane goes up, Proctane goes down without touching the ball. LuckyLuke now redirect pass back to Plitz, who puts it up off of the backboard. Is the shot there? Not quite. Dack makes the save.
Oh, this is the essence of last series. They're making those passes work, but god damn it, Evolution are so good at saving them and committing really well to these shots on target.
Yes. Oh, Fritzy again beaten out by Azora. Opening for Plitz, perhaps. Josh is able to make the save for now, and Azora unable to recover in time to keep the pressure well and truly on. Enough time for that Evolution defense to recover, and they're going to turn it into a counterattack. Dacks with the touch goes over the top. That should not have worked, and yet the score is 1-0.
That's it. They all got caught up way too far upfield, leaving them with no boost here. Dax hits it over the top. Lucky should be able to save that, but he is absolutely drained in the boost department, and he only has a double jump in him.
Plitz had the boost, though, in that situation. He kind of just picked an awkward angle. Very unfortunate goal to let through for this Ferox side, as Plitz now going to try and play through the corner. Doesn't really maintain possession, I think, in the way he was looking for. And again, we can see this Evolution trying to mount that counter attack. LuckyLuke doing what he can to shut it down in the middle of the pitch. In fact, pressing it forward himself. A nice last touch will drop the ball into the box. If Azora can get around it, we need a lot more height behind that shot.
They're dictating the play here, but they just can't make it work with Fritzy getting a good clear. Plitz is probably going to have to receive here. Puts it high up in the air, not really in the favor of his own teammates. It's a 50 going forward now for Evolution. Evolution maybe looking for one more goal in this game before they want to go on lockdown here. And Plitz can find a pass infield. Azora's got a chance upon the barrier. Hits the backboard. Luke has to score. Oh my god, he's missed a big opportunity.
And I feel like Ferox, they're running out of chances. These opportunities that they are creating for themselves, while impressive, need to be finished. You cannot afford to let them slip by, especially with Evolution, who we've seen time and time again get these sort of quick counterattack goals. And look how far forward right now Ferox is pushed. They are so desperate to try to find a way in, but it's leaving themselves very exposed. And if they don't find this goal, it's going to quickly go that other way. LuckyLuke may have it. Dacks able to catch it, but Plitz keeps the pressure on.
This is absolutely tragic what I'm watching at the moment. I cannot believe they are not scoring with all this pepper, putting in such good positions for themselves. Is it going to be a solo play that's going to be able to break this? No, it is not, but they're still pushing forward. Luke puts in a good area. Back. Oh, please! No, he cannot put it in. And they somehow have not scored once again.
I thought that was it with the backflip. However, the pressure still might be going on. Plitz gets the ball past the defender, but gets demoed in the process. And now here comes Evolution. They're back on the blue side of the pitch. And after what felt like around 2.5 minutes, no goal came from the Ferox attack.
No, it hasn't. Anyway, Plitz going forward. He's still going to try and have to make this work, but now it looks like Evolution are finally going to mount something themselves. Decides only to take the boost and retreat all the way back here. Dax puts on the sidewalk and win the second ball. Good contest, but Azora plays it smart just to wait for the hit. Good clear up forward for Fritzy there. Only leaves it for Plitz. Plitz puts it on the side. He's actually going to read his own ball. Gets a redirect. Puts it on the top of the backboard. Azora's going to have to go up. LuckyLuke has to shoot this one on target. He's on target, but Dax saves that ball. Dax is going to put this one down. Josh is going forward. Josh has got a 1v1 situation. Tries to flick it over the top. I want to save from Plitzy.
That patient defense, though, from Evolution, they recognized that Azora did not have the angle to make the touch, and they sat back and waited again for that counterattack, recognizing it was a three-man push. Very, very fortunate for this Ferox side that that flick didn't turn back into what could have been their tournament-ending goal. However, this one will, as Josh makes it 2-0.
What a drop down here from Fritzy. Fantastic read from himself. Puts it on a plate. Lucky can't do anything in that situation. And now Josh has tapped it in. And now they have one hand firmly on the finals right about now.
It feels that way. Ferox less than a minute to keep their tournament hopes alive. Can't crash the server now, boys. You gotta score those goals yourselves. Pressure coming from LuckyLuke. Shot off of the backboard. Fall through from Azora is not quite on target, and Plitz can't get there as well. Time and time again, these nets, these opportunities, so close yet so far. Josh actually missing a bit of an open net right now, is able to wrangle control, but with 30 seconds to go, it may not matter.
It may not matter. It's going to have to all but be on this attack. Azora puts on the back ball. He's going to go read his own ball. It's actually a shot on target. Dacks gets the easy save here. Plitz has to turn around. You can see Lucky puts it in target. Bottom corner, Luke, you've scored. Now they've got 16 seconds to score from a kickoff.
Watch the bump from Azora, opening the door. Josh just completely cleaned out of that play, and it felt like the Froctane Fritzy was relying on Josh to make that clear. Didn't really have that haste behind his motor, and 15 seconds ago, we could see the unthinkable. Azora with the breakaway isn't able to get that magical touch.
10 seconds now, going to drop it down a good area. Oh, it's a whiff on the line. There's another whiff there. LuckyLuke only had to put on the sidewall. Don't have enough boost here. Azora's past it. LuckyLuke's put it in the corner now. Big clear here from Dacks. Someone's going to have to get this ball up. They're going to contest this one. Plitzy hits it forward, but no one is there.
No.
It's going to hit the ground. That is it. Evolution C now progress to the finals of Division 2.
They have made it. They make the run on the...